Well, I think today I'm going to start manufacturing, we'll call that, my inner fender wells. We'll start making pieces for here and start making it stronger. I think that's going to be the goal in this video here. So the other night, Derek, Chris, and myself, we went and got some steel. So I've already marked it out 3 inches, and then I'm going to make a lip of 1 inch, and I can always trim it down afterwards. And that's why I'd just rather have a little extra and see what's what and trim it to kind of fit. A buddy of mine, Gerald Shattuck, was just by, and he just dropped off some of these guys, so I always enjoy reading them and see what's what in the auto world. But anyway, I guess enough rambling. I guess I'm going to start cutting this guy up. And yeah, we'll go from there and see what's what. And the sheet's only 4 feet long. It would have been nice, but I think that's almost 5 feet, but we'll have to make 2 pieces, but that's not a big deal. So anyway, I guess I'll set up the tripod. We'll start cutting this guy with the Beverly shear, and we'll go from there and see what's what. Now, let's see if I can do this without slicing my hands. Actually, be nice to have an extra set of hands right now, but oh well, we'll do it. We'll cut it. Like I said, the excess metal you can always just cut off, but I'd rather have more than not enough. I think the fender has a slight taper to it anyway, so I think for the most part I'm just winging this, so like everything. This thing sure doesn't cut as nice as Derek's Beverly shear, that's for sure. Now this is where the extra set of hands will come in handy. Oh shit, put that off. Alright. Okay, I cut my piece roughly, so I think I'm gonna maybe try putting it in the break there, and then I'll use the shrinker and stretcher to maybe curve it. Thinking that's the way it's gonna go. So yeah, I'll ponder my thoughts for a few minutes and we'll figure it out. But I think I'm gonna break this and then I'll use the shrinker. Should be fairly close to the wheel well. I don't know how well this is gonna pick it up because you guys, the camera probably won't. Who knows how well this is actually gonna work. Yeah, like I thought, about it. Half a foot too short. No, not a big deal. All right. Okay, I think I'll set up the brake and we'll do that, and then we'll go from there. Phase 1 of screwing this up. Okay, this doesn't get much ghettoer than this. Welding bit. My makeshift little brake here. So I'm just going to use a couple of hammers, and I've clamped it and we'll start beating it into submission here. And of course that one fell off. Alright, probably going to call that good for now. As you can see, it's pretty strong. So what I'm going to do now is try to shape this. I'm hoping I don't have to put cuts in here. I should be able to shrink it anyway. I'm going to try monkeying around with that in a minute. Ooh, fuck, I'm out of shape. Oops, I mean I'm out of shape. Oh, okay, I'm back in a minute. I'm going to grab a drink and yeah. Alright. Okay, it just seems like I can't catch a break right now. Phone keeps ringing and people stopping in and visiting. But anyway. Anyway, back to work. So anyway, here's my original piece that I cut out of the driver's side. So as you can see, I've already just started monkeying around with the shrinker and stretcher, and I'm using the stretcher. And it's slowly starting to curve it to my original. So it's hard to show about the doing it one hand here, but it's slowly taking shape there. So I think I'll set up the tripod and I'll start shaping it. But yeah, as you can see, it's starting to take shape. So that's my goal. So hopefully it's gonna all work out. But yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I'll set it up. It's gonna be a lot of tinkering and going back and forth and whatnot, but it'll be worth it. All right. See if we can screw this up some more. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of just going back and forth because you don't want to go too much, and then you got to shrink it the other way. I wish I had a bench in here, but that's not in the cards today. Too much crap. Can't wait for spring so I can clean up my garage because I've had enough. Ugh. Well, as you can see, it started taking shape. It's fairly close. I made a couple little relief cuts in there because I'm going to tack it into the rear quarter there and see what it's going to kind of look like, and then that way I can start trimming off the excess. I think I'm going to tack it in there and then kind of move it around and see what's what, and it'll kind of give me a little bit of a starting reference points there and start trimming it down. But the front part there, it's pretty close, and most of that is that part's off a little bit, but we'll massage it around in a minute. I've got the welder hooked up, and yeah, I'll try to weld it. I guess I should probably knock off some of that green there so I can weld something to it. But yeah, actually it looks pretty good so far. No regrets, no regrets. So anyway, I guess I'll go set up the welder and put a few tacks and hold it in place and see what's what. Alright, I'll just shut the welder off here. I just finished laying a few tacks in here just to kind of give me a reference. So far I'm really happy. It's fitting pretty good. Like I said, I'm going to leave about a 1/4 inch overhang because I'm going to put my ready rod or round rod in here, and that's going to be the my little bit of a flare. Then I'll just fiberglass it in so it kind of looks like it's from the 60s and whatnot, and give it a little bit of a flare instead of just being a straight cut. Likewise with here, I'll trim all this off, and then I'm going to start making this piece here. I think I'll make that next, and then like I said, here is I got to trim this obviously. Ooh, make running boards. That guy, no, I'm kidding. But anyway, yeah, I guess maybe I might pull this 1/4 panel off, and I think it might just be a little bit easier to do it and while it's on the car, since I've kind of got the gist of it. Man, it's still a big opening, but yeah, it's just a little dinky 14-inch tire anyway, so. Oh, sucks getting up and down. Let's see, should I use the LS and the spare tire for my bench, or should I just work over there? Running out of room in here. Oh, it actually looks pretty good. Okay, I'll ponder my thoughts and grab a drink here and see what's what. Yeah, I'll just pull this off. I think it'll just be easier. Yeah, sure nice of Gerald to give me these. T-Bird, Canadian on. It's just neat to see what cars are for sale and whatnot, and future cars through Canada. It's pretty neat. Even though these are from last year. But anyway, still neat. Anyway, yeah, it'll be all right. Be all right. Well, it's been a couple days since I've last worked on this, but I think today I'm going to finish off this guy and do some trimming and whatnot. I think today's the day. I'll just get this one on, and I should be able to get the other one done. But big news, all my steering stuff has finally arrived. Metal flake, blue. Right on. So I got all my steering stuff, my steering column, everything I need to make it work. Like I said, there's my steering box I'm going to use. So I think everything's going to work out fine. So I'm going to tackle that after all this is done. So yeah, exciting time. I was even lucky enough to get this collage there from my good friend Rick from his restaurant that's closed, and I'll show you another little thing that we got from him. A little keepsake that I wanted. And I was lucky enough to get. So anyway, I think I'll start making a little cardboard template for that guy, and then we'll start cutting up some metal. Exciting times. Okay, so I just traced out a piece of steel and just made my bend and everything else. Pretty close to the that size and everything. So I'm going to use the stretcher and start see if I can start making that contour to kind of match that one. If I screw it up, I'll make another piece. Ha, going the right way. As you can see, it's already taken shape, and I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but you can see where it's actually biting the steel and stretching it. So, starting to take shape a lot more, and I'm going to probably have to make a little cuts to make it all fit and whatnot, but we're headed in the right direction. I made it a little longer too, so that way I can trim a lot off. Alright. Huh. I actually cracked the steel. I was wondering what that was. Huh. Never seen that before. Doesn't matter because that part's going to get cut off anyway. So yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. Yeah, a little bit more. Come on, get there. I'll see if I can show you with the camera what I'm doing here. Oh, it's pretty hard to do with one hand, but pardon me if the focusing isn't right, but yeah, something like that. And I'll cut that and blend it in behind my thumb there. Yeah, not too bad. So yeah, I think I'm going to I'll set the camera up again, and then I'll maybe monkey around and try to test fit that a little better. See if I can do this without dropping the camera. Man, am I good. Oh yeah, Kevin. Yeah, that's all Kevin thinks I do around here is just drink pop and don't do any work. Showing Kevin who's boss. So yeah, pretty happy with that. I'm going to have to start getting it to fit a little better, so I'll probably have to lay the fender down here and whatnot. But yeah, weird. I've never seen it crack like that before. That's whack. Anyway. Pretty neat how it does all this stuff. And like I said, I'll just trim this a little bit and head in the right direction. And yeah, I did screw this up. I went the wrong direction. So I think this will work maybe for the other side. We'll see. Alright, moving back. Okay guys, this is the piece that I've been making. And I've got this part fits really good. I've traced this out here. It's going to be my for the wheel well, and I'll just give it about a 1/4 inch. So that way the rod will have something to sit on and whatnot, but it can be trimmed. But yeah, it's pretty neat. This is all I'm going to need for this part to finish in here, hopefully. But yeah, it's pretty neat just making something out of flat steel. But yeah, I'll quickly cut that. And yes, I know I should be wearing safety glasses and all that stuff. So yeah, there you have it. That's the piece we're going to need, hopefully. I didn't screw it up. Nope, it should work pretty good. I'll tack it into place. Yeah, actually pretty happy with that. Not bad at all. Tack it into place and I'll show you guys what it looks like. But yeah, pretty neat. Alright, and then I'll finish cutting these guys out because I had to make some reliefs, and I'll just tack weld them in, and then we'll go from there. Maybe I'll do something about here next and finish that off, and then we can cut the rest off here and then some ready rod. So yeah, pretty stoked. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with all of the progress anyway. I've got, I just basically gave it a quick grind. I got to do it with the other grinding wheel and clean it up a little nicer, but it's all welded and kind of cleaned. This is all done. Right here, like I said, when I flip it over, this will get tapered off because it's got a lip on the backside here, but that'll all get blended in. But yeah, that's not bad. A little bit of green fiberglass after when it's all cleaned, and be pretty damn good. Not too bad. All right, I guess I'll flip it over and then maybe start trimming it and see about putting that ready rod in there and see what that kind of looks like. Might be on the fence on doing that, but we'll see. Also, I forgot to say, somewhere buried in there too is parts for my 35, because I plan on driving that this year a lot, so it needed new shocks in the worst way and a bunch of other things, so that'll be in a upcoming video sometime early spring. I guess the spring is here. Shouldn't feel like it, but yeah. So anyway, enough rambling. I'll flip this over and see what's what and keep trimming. Sorry, I'm not filming any of this trimming stuff and whatnot, but it's pretty hard to do it by yourself. I don't have the luxury like Derek and Chris having two guys there, but you know, it is what it is. They're probably doing something right now. Well, for the heck of it, I just bolted on the rear quarter just to kind of see what it looked like, and actually I'm pretty happy with all that turned out. I've got a lot more welding to do and grinding, obviously, but might even start. I'll break up maybe even the TIG welder and maybe do a bit of that, but we'll see. Starting to look pretty good. Actually, I'm off for about 4 or 5 days now, so I'm going to actually really start giving on this soon. So back to normal in life. So yeah, start working on this thing. Here's all my steering pieces. My nice new blue steering wheel, metal flake, and my column that I kind of measured up, and it should be right in the ballpark where I need to be. And I've got my 2 U-joints and for my steering box and a couple Hyams and brackets, and I need a rod yet that I'll get Derek to make on the mill. But other than that, I should be able to figure that out later on this week. Even bought a bunch of rear shocks and parts for my 35 Ford. I plan on driving that lots this year. Haven't seen that thing on the road in a few years, so I think this year will be the year. Also with this thing here, I bought some pretty funky carpet for it, so it will match the steering wheel. So, but like I said, I'm off for 4 days or whatever, so I think I'm gonna do the steering column and all that, do that other side, and then if I got time, I might even kick this thing outside and then start knocking all this green paint off. That I'm looking forward to. That I'll be looking forward to, and then shoot it in something or whatever, but so at least it doesn't look like a derelict vehicle or something. Anyway, I'm just rambling here, but I think that's where I'm going to leave this video. Sorry guys, it's been kind of, you know, back and forth, but things have finally gone back to normal with work and everything. Not working 7 days a week anymore. So yeah, I can start working on this thing, and a lot more videos will be coming out, I promise. And yeah, everything should start making sense. But yeah, anyway, like always, sorry about that. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, good or bad. I will read them all. Anyway, have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks, Chris. Oh, hey, whoa, before I leave, Chris might have put a picture up, but yes, there will be a video after this of a new project that we bought. Yep, can't tell you what it is. It probably will be coming out soon, but yeah, I said no more cars, but you know me, we'll keep buying them, but I couldn't pass this one up. So look forward to it. It'll be in an upcoming video. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.